Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're getting into something really key for anyone using the cloud.
Absolutely. We're looking at the AWS Well-Architected Framework.
Exactly. And our sources are basically some solid beginner's guides on it, stuff designed to give practical advice.
Yeah, cut through the noise a bit.
Right. Our mission, really, is to unpack it, show how this framework can genuinely speed things up for you when building cloud systems,
Make them robust, secure, cost-effective.
and help you dodge those common, often painful pitfalls. We want to show you the real impact it has.
It's foundational stuff.
Okay, then let's unpack this. So at its heart, what is the AWS Well-Architected Framework? The guides say it's AWS's collection of best practices.
That's it. Best practices, guidelines. It's about helping you design, build, and importantly, operate cloud setups that are reliable, secure.
Efficient, cost-effective, all the good stuff.
Exactly. And what's really helpful, especially if you're learning, is that it gives you a structured way to think about it all.
A structured approach.
Right.
It breaks down this huge, sometimes intimidating cloud thing into smaller pieces.
Precisely. Into 6 key areas, or pillars, as they call them. These are the core things you need to evaluate and, improve.
Okay, 6 pillars. Let's touch on those. They seem pretty logical. First one, operational excellence.
Yeah, and the insight here for beginners is it's not just like keeping things running.
It's more than that.
Oh yeah, it's about improving and refining. Using automation, for example, to speed up deployments, respond to events automatically. It frees you up to innovate, not just react.
Okay, interesting. Next, security. This feels, well, obvious, but I guess the framework goes deeper.
It really does. It forces you to be systematic. Think encryption, think access controls, who gets to touch what data, what service.
Yeah.
The key is building security in from the very start.
Not just bolting it on later. Makes sense.
Which ties into the third one, reliability.
Making sure things actually work consistently and recover if they break.
Spot on. Like having solid backups, disaster recovery plans, stuff so that if, the unexpected happens, you bounce back fast. Your system doesn't just fall over.
Yeah, and these guides really emphasize that getting this wrong has real consequences.
Oh, definitely. Poor design leads to outages, security breaches. Imagine just one misconfigured IAM policy exposing sensitive data. Or costs spiraling out of control because you've over-provisioned resources.
Ouch. Been there.
Haven't we all? But that's where the framework's strength lies. Its holistic view. Those 6 pillars work together.
So nothing critical gets missed. Especially useful when you're starting out, maybe don't know all the right questions yet.
Exactly that. It guides you.
Okay, so that holistic view helps avoid those pitfalls. Let's quickly cover the other 3 pillars. Next up is performance efficiency.
Right. This is about using resources, efficiently. Matching supply with demand without guesswork.
So scaling up when needed, scaling down when not. So applications stay snappy, but you're not wasting money.
Precisely. Which leads straight into Pillar 5, cost optimization.
Everyone's favorite. Minimizing the bills.
You got it. Cutting waste. The sources actually mention potential savings of 20 to 50% on AWS bills sometimes, just by tackling this.
Wow, that's significant. No more paying for idle servers, just sitting there doing nothing.
Exactly. You don't want expensive digital paperweights.
Definitely not. Okay, and the last pillar, which seems increasingly important, is sustainability.
Yes. Reducing the environmental footprint, making efficient choices in resources and architecture, building green, basically.
That's great. And you mentioned something that makes this really practical, a tool.
Yeah, this is super helpful. AWS provides a free service, the AWS Well-Architected tool.
Free is good.
Always. And it actually walks you through reviewing your specific setup against these pillars. It asks you questions.
And then gives you recommendations, like actionable things to fix.
That's exactly it. Tailored advice.
Okay, so for someone starting out, how do they actually use this? Any practical tips from the guides?
Yeah, the advice is pretty solid. First, don't try to boil the ocean. Start small.
Like reviewing a simple project first. Maybe a basic website on S3.
Perfect example. Use the tool on something manageable to get the hang of it. Then, focus on the big risks first. The tool often flags these as high risk or red issues.
Things like missing multi-factor authentication, maybe. Or those idle resources we talked about.
Exactly. Nail those first. Also, leverage the free stuff AWS offers, white papers, training on AWS Skill Builder. It's all there.
And pitfalls to avoid when starting.
Yeah, don't get overwhelmed trying to fix everything at once. Don't ignore security basics like open security groups. Fix those immediately. And review regularly. It's not a one-and-done thing.
Right. Continuous improvement. So, okay, bringing it all together,
Yeah.
What does this really mean for you, the listener?
It means you've got this powerful free way to check if your cloud stuff is well built, secure, efficient, cost-effective.
A roadmap, essentially, to build better, future-proof applications right from the get-go.
Exactly. It helps you build it right.
Okay, so to wrap up, here's something to think about.
Yeah, considering how fast the cloud world changes, how quickly new services pop up, how might using this framework regularly, really integrating it into how you work?
How might that change not just your projects?
But maybe your whole career trajectory in tech. Something to mull over.